Held at the University of Lagos, Akoka, the maiden edition of the African Education Conference, organized by the Association for Formidable Education Development, provided a great platform for these stakeholders to deliberate on the theme Sustainable Development Goals, Education Targets, Facts and Features.
Those who matter in education sector are all here, gathered. We are discussing about the future of Nigeria and about the future of the Nigerian child. Our tomorrow is here today. And whatever we do not do today, we will regret about tomorrow. So that is why we are here discussing about the issue of the growing number of out-of-school children. This is actually the maiden edition of the African Education Conference. And we believe that if Nigerian education is fixed, the entire Africa is fixed.
The target is to ensure that poverty is removed. Because if children are educated, then we can open door of opportunity onto them. They become self-reliant because they will learn some vocational skills that can even make them employer of laborers. And you know, the level of education of a nation depends on the quality of the teacher. And if children will have quality education, their teachers must know the pedagogy. They must shift from the 19th century teacher and move to the 21st century teacher, where children are the center of the learning.
Guest speakers at the event include Mrs. Runke Shoyombo, the Director General, Office of Education Quality Assurance, and Professor James Tutley from the University of Buckingham, Newcastle.
I am very, very proud to be international patron of Afed, the Association of Formidable Education Development. This association represents probably 5,000 low-cost private schools in Lagos State and in other states around the country too. These low-cost private schools, let's be very clear, they're charging very low fees to children. I think the low-cost private schools are good. Okay, I'm impressed by them. But of course, they can be improved, and everyone knows that. So we've been doing some experiments using tablets, digital tablets and software, which seem to help raise some of the standards in mathematics we were doing. We've been doing some teacher training with Afed. They do assessments and continuous assessments and lesson plans. All of these things can help improve the quality in the schools.
Speaking on the topic, the need for quality and qualitative education, Mrs. Shoyombo said education should be about teaching children to think and not just to read books.
Education in Nigeria, it's high time we all go back to the drawing board, that we want to produce those graduates that will be fit for today's employment. And for us to say we're producing graduates that are fit for today's employment, that means we need to go back to how we teach, how do we deliver lessons, and how do we take care of everybody. Because it's a time, we're in the 21st century, where we should be thinking of how to get rid of dropouts on the street. Because if our students are going to schools and they're not getting employment, that means we're still not teaching right. And that's why we've emphasized on all the families present in class today that in every classroom there is a kinesthetic learner, there is a visual learner, and not only that, there is an auditory learner. We're going into a new academic year and we want standard to get better.
We need low-cost education in Nigeria to bring in the millions of children, out-of-school children we have in this country. We also need low-cost education in Nigeria to accommodate the low-income earners so that their children will see opportunity to go to school. So for us to increase access, we have to recognize low-cost schools. Then for us to ensure that low-cost schools are not giving substandard education, we have to ensure that the quality of personnel, the school owners, as well as their teachers, are improved.
On his part, the president of Afed, Mr. Emmanuel Orji, said the association has so far brought a lot of improvement to member schools and therefore called for more collaboration with relevant authorities and the government.
If you check around today, you can see we have partners from Poland, from Newcastle University, from Buckingham University. We're all talking about how to bring quality. University of Lagos is doing something to ensure that teachers who are managing these children, whom we call talent managers, are actually giving the 21st century skill so that before a child could finish year 6 education, he will have graphs, total graphs on how to assess the next level of education that will make the person become a formidable and a major contributor to his personal life and that of the society.
We are rendering services that is not quantifiable. And for us to have peace in this society, all hands must be on deck to ensure that all our children are educated. And that is why Afed has taken it upon ourselves to bring these children from the nooks and crannies of the street to the four corners of the classrooms.
Since its inception, Afed has been promoting 21st century standards in education building and professional service delivery.